a solid amount of prep needs to be done in order to get ready for the Iron Throne. But that's why we're also 34 minutes early, so. Hope everybody has had a good week and you are all enjoying your Friday night. Shoving foes into chasms may kill them instantly, but could cost you precious loot. Imagine that. The eternal loading screens once you get to the end game. Because that is a serious thing. So last thing that we did was defeat Raphael, save Hope. Oh, look at its little paws. Creepy thing with
Anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen.
This is why.
Breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Bull greet cheek with hand.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to take my character seriously. That sounds like a fun evening.
Mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Yeah.
You mean the doppelgangers? It is
The
no
undies are
comfort
gonna
to
be
me
hard
that
to
my
get over.
face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to
Did
harm.
somebody put
You helped
something
the
in
cult spread.
Multi-chat?
And worse, perhaps
I
than
see
any of
something on-
this. You forced
Zerker
Hey,
forward,
how's it going?
Not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklari.
It's more of a...
The Wiklaren,
A lot of
wise
more
women
people
of
watch on
Rashomon,
Twitch
each
than the
bonded
Facebook
to a
page so far.
berserker bodyguard
Well-
Falston.
Wiklarin? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees.
Sorry,
You're
I'm
a
letting
queer
them do
kind
their
of
thing
witch.
while I pause and think
But
of a
this
clever
city
enough
is
answer.
a queer place. Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess. Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Lady Tana says to join us on Twitch. Aw. It's actually kind of sweet.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside the Waklaren again. Not even for Boo?
And I saw that, like, Carly had sent some things, and you had then thrown something in there, but I couldn't see it. So it was like, well, what the fuck's going on? So I will keep it on the multi-stream. It's the best kind. Alright. We've got a lot to do before, well, in the next 28 minutes, so I'm going to get right to it. Emperor? Question mark? No. Okay. Alright, so one of the big things with the Iron Throne right off the bat, don't actually bring a ton of summons. It is not something that you want to do. It's the very not to your advantage to have to wait and get
Go
a bunch
ahead.
of shit down
I'm
the
listening.
ladder.
In full.
Jahira. I wind up rotating
Lost in thought.
armor and things between a lot of characters, and inevitably some of the characters just wind up forgetting to have something to Jaheira, though. Where is she in the list?
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake.
Oh, God.
Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands. The entire coast. And still you risked much to help ones
Legend
were
after
your
all.
own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end.
Now we can focus our efforts on the remaining chosen. Is she being treated as somebody that I can buy things from?
Lead the way. We're yours to command.
Alright, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time thinking about why that's a thing. Okay, here we go. Appreciate you. It's definitely worth a shot. Watch the thing from Facebook, but it has gone over to Twitch, which is nice.
Salutations.
Give me a minute on that. You're listening to Three Dog Bow Wow, and you're listening to GNR, in case you forgot. Seems we've got da-da-da-da-da bit of news. Listen to this. Seems the settlement of Grim have been met with silence. So if you're out by Grey Ditch, stop in to see what's what. Nobody's actually asked me to do that yet. I appreciate you. I really do. Completely out the window. Of course. Thank you for asking. That means a lot.
Making me sweat.
All right. Everybody's right about her wielding. Oh, where the hell is it? Where is Nirona? I definitely went and got it. Another settlement needs your help. I've marked it. I got Nirona. I did. On stream. Was about to freak out for a minute.
Don't touch me. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Alright. I should break out my sticky note. I had everything.
Don't be shy.
You're listening to GNR. That's Galaxy News Radio, in case you forgot. I will have some need of something to drink if howl into a microphone on air. Saving every drug in the game to spam click as soon as you recruited Hancock to.
What to do?
Excellent. Absolutely fantastic. Right, you're going to use that on Air Myrmidon. I'm going to swap out for the staff. I am totally just talking to myself and talking myself through this at the moment. Do not mind me. Wait. Arcane battery. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy to have you tonight. Cerberus, the three-headed dog in a game. I've heard of the Hades games, though I've never actually played them. Okay. See invisibility. Major, familiar, elemental.
Someone there?
We're not going to use Danse Macabre. Nah. Because, nah.
Still alive.
What are they about?
So that's progress.
The Air Myrmidon broke the stream? Jesus. So potions. $8:43. Still 17 minutes to prep. All right, we're doing okay.
How delicious.
Sorry, folks. I need to not pay attention to chat for the or for a few minutes so I can get myself through this. Otherwise, I will miss things.
But be my mirror. What do you see?
Quite the handsome devil, if I do say so, even though I'm about to skip your dialogue.
But I will slay their monsters.
Now,
Let's talk.
please join me.
Sorry, but I like how you think.
I'm sure you do.
The pride of the gate.
Have to find out what Scratch needs. At least if he appears again. Seem to have wandered off. Okay, we're gonna untoggle non-lethal. Normally, I do not sit down and take the time to apply Long Strider. You kinda gotta do it. Alright. We're gonna use Will as a juice box, but we're gonna leave fucking camp to do it. Because the last thing that we're gonna do is piss off Dame Aelin.
Keep your distance, darling.
Oh, Will? Exactly. Alright. Yes. Okay.
Looking ahead.
Now to the next one.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Withers, you creepy old fuck.
But the
Follow.
vessel.
This soul awaits thy command. Let's move.
Alright. So Gale has Death Ward but does not have freedom of movement.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. If you insist.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Not as bad as it could have. Alright.
I've got a long road ahead.
I'd love to, thanks. Yeah!
Looking ahead.
Myrmidon has had the fuck buffed out of it. Hey, welcome. Just about ready here. Just about. Nope, he does not have freedom of movement. You're where the other one's going.
Never a dull moment.
What's on your mind?
Join.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed... Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
In an octopus's garden, in the shade. He let us in, knows where we've been. In his octopus's garden. Iron Throne. This way, I believe. Beat back down to deal with him. Aid, Feast, Freedom, Strider, Death Ward. Yep, check, 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 check. Everything is knocked off that list. Labeled machine parts. Generously provided. Head playing through my head right now. Expect you to die.
Oi!
Alright.
What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water.
857.
A submersible.
Good. On the new municipal minimum roll is an 18. As I roll a 6.
Thrown damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way. A prison. Most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord Gortash keep...
As it happens, I'll be needing a ride to the Iron Throne as part of my inspection.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners.
Well, you see, don't know what to tell you. You sent me ahead and said your payment would follow. I'm pretty sure I'm out of inspiration points.
Huh. Not like him to surprise me.
Potions and elixirs for everybody.
Mad times.
Yep.
I'll take you in. But look, there's some bad shit going down in there.
Gear check.
Well, hello.
Is lockpicking kit open? Oh, but that's a thing. Oh, Karlach
Attention!
does not have a soul coin activated. Alright, so, Robert, this is how I have Karlach swinging for, or how much I have her swinging for right now. 50 to 88 every flurry of blows. The others have seen this. Going to give her a soul coin. As soon as Astarion's at every flurry. Every stunning strike, 27 to 50. And then wholeness of body will give her... Otherwise, her gear looks good.
I applaud your taste.
I haven't yet. I mean, you'd expect that I would get some inspiration. He's set. He's solid. She is. Yeah, he's just gonna go in full archer mode. It'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, I have, what, 48 lockpicking?
Let's move.
One with the weave.
N03. Here we go. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? God. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rapture. Or in this case, the Iron Throne. Sorry.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer? Digging and diving.
Bioshock will be played. That was the opening speech to you seeing the city, because I know Crespo got it. Fuck you, Cortash.
You've been spending too much time with young Karlach. It's affecting your manners and your intelligence. Your presence here is a threat to the survival of the hostages inside the Iron Throne. Dead, they're no use to me, so I keep them safe, after a fashion. I've prepared for this eventuality, and if you interfere, I will destroy the Iron Throne. Return to the...
Dock at the Iron Throne.
That was a mistake. When the corpses start to wash up on the shore, remember, you could have prevented all this.
Oh no, you lead the summons. Strictly speaking, when the character gets back or hit. Oh. Here we go.
Halt.
A cold brain.
You must act with haste. Duke Ravengard is held within these walls. He must be extracted.
Omelium? Is that you?
Normally I would find your people's lust for pleasant among them. He needs your help.
Where are you?
Do not concern yourself with me. The city will be best served if you save Duke Ravengard.
Tell me what to do.
Duke Ravengard is held effort. There are many hazards. This structure is collapsing. Act with speed. Act with efficiency. Good luck.
It's fisting time.
Okay.
Yes, it's hot in here. Ready for another round?
I'm gonna have to be honest with everybody. I don't know how much attention I'm going to pay. I don't know how much attention I'm going to pay to the chat. At least while I'm doing the throne. This is one of those moments in the game that it goes without saying. Oh, for the love of Pete, fly down. Steve McQueen, who was played by Sean Connery in this film.
Oh my word.
There's blood in the air.
Alright. That is all the summons. Or, well, most of them. Now, to break people up.
I'm heating up. Hop, hop.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Put 'em up. Close ranks.
They didn't use it. This whole room, mostly didn't get out. Half of them didn't because they didn't use the arcade. It was more than a little tragic. I'm headed that way. Starion's going to be going this way. See, I have confidence in every single one of them to finish their objective, but still.
This feels good.
There is one. Okay.
What now?
If it comes down to it, I will.
Ready for the slaughter. This will do nicely.
Freedom, finally. My deepest thanks.
Damn, he's still going. Holy shit. Alright, well. He'll be fine. Excellent.
working under pressure.
Reach that destination. See? Never forget to grab the backpack. On the Lithids, Volume 20, behind it. In traditional Illithid circles, psionics are considered incontrovertible proof of our superior minds, and that which relies on study or bloodlines is but a corruption of pure mental power. Yes, will be able to spread this evidence to the contrary far and wide. My people need not be slaves to the grand design, should they will it. Divine magic is a more complex matter. Some of our creeds advance the philosophies of gods, like Ilsenstein and Manzikorian. But that should not be taken as mindless worship. If any servant, forever yielding, that goes against the tenets of every circle, no matter how liberal their creed.
This is gonna feel good. In position.
Battle of wits.
Swords meet sorcery.
Unleash me. Knight to King 5. On it.
My head. I don't.
Were those prisoners always dead? I've sworn in earlier playthroughs that people were alive in. I mean, there's always Raven Guard, but people in either one of these cells were both alive. They are in this one, I guess, but I don't recall that. Obelia. Ophelia, Sackville Baggins. Okay.
Get running, lads. Like hole yet.
Quick, let's get out of here.
I will aid you as much as I can, but hurry. We have little time.
So, I want to bring this up really quick, because this is something you definitely never want to do. Always wait until the fire, if you're going to use Omelium to crabs are already there. Because if you don't, and you grab him and immediately go to help anybody that you already have in that thing. Nobody made it when it happened to me. It was something like maniacal. I came back to it the next day. I have the footage of it happening somewhere. If I looked, I bet you I could find it. It makes for an awesome story. Because it's definitely one of the biggest fuck-ups that I've ever had happen in the whole game. Because I think almost everybody was in it.
Alright, Karlach.
And then they all
It's
blew
go
up.
time.
There was nothing left. Alright, you know what?
What do we have here?
They're out of there. Alright, yes, they are out of there. Closing that door. I'm gonna make it out of here with shit to spare.
Knees high.
Another fight. Let's go. Still breathing, despite everything.
I was toying around with Globe of Invulnerability, but I wasn't sure where exactly I would cast it. That's what we'll do. Thank you. That's hundreds. Go on to the other fucking side. Wait a tick.
Took my son.
It does. It does.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Sanctuary absolutely works on him. Boom!
Fancy their chances. Indeed.
Like, fuck, I've got time. Like, I'm just going to feel terrible by wasting their turn.
This way.
We'll just be sure to safely escort Ravengard back. Otherwise, pretty much everybody is set. Good. I do not feel compelled to go after the keys. Because I've already looted everything. Boom!
Quick, we're nearly there. We can make it.
Because I've had Astarion pull out a cat. Because he's a ranger. So he gets a familiar. Their cat and somebody named...
will survive! He will!
You can't do shit about fuck.
The submersible. You must return there. Now. It's the only way we'll survive this.
Mythic. So he's that far out of his cell. Is Mizora going to... Is she going to appear before his turn?
Heading out.
Survival is all that matters. mortals be. Outflank, outsmart.
True story. That narrates like a detective novel. Fantastic. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to shoot through that. Version of a cat. I want a cat. I want it to be able to fuck shit up. Damn it, Ravenguard. There's seats, fam.
Just a little more to go. Come on!
Well, look who it is. I was hoping you'd bound along. A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it through. Mia Furia. Kneel for me. If only Will were here to see this. This is what he wanted, after all. Now, stand back and enjoy the show.
What's happening?
now.
I got this.
Let me recite their demise. Shall cut and run.
Bye forever, pal.
Let's spill some blood. Let's go. Can't even catch my breath. What path lies before me?
I smell blood. Covered.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Uh-oh. I wonder how much movement Duke Alder Ravengard has.
Let's move.
I mean, they wash up on shore, so he's not dead.
Bye forever, pal.
But yeah. I was really hoping the haze spores would give him additional movement. Thoughts? Any thoughts on how to give him We love you, Gale. But I have to be able to see where I'm going with him. And I wouldn't be able, like, I'd have to be able to see through the floor. About throwing him? It's a little late for that now. Nope, it's not a bad idea. Can't. His action is already used. There's one way that I'll be able to get him, but I'd be risking Raven Guard. I could get him right now. I did. Well, I had him drink a speed potion, but then I threw a haste spore grenade on top of that. I could get him right now. Speed of 9 meters. So that's 8.9 with dash. With dash, might be able to. Jesus. Did you see how fucking far he could jump? Done. I was stressing for absolutely no reason. Everybody's out. No casualties. The crabs got really frustrated. Next time I need to spend more resources on getting Raven Guard out of there. That is that. going to do some of the conversations, but actually going to wrap up a little early tonight. The Iron Throne is done. Everybody made it out. Beautiful loading screen.
Calmness greets you as the submersible slows to a halt. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. So it seems will the families of all the hostages rescued from the throne. Duke Ravengard approaches you, looking confused.
I'm not sure.
He's tackled, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
I'm free. In my own mind again, wholly. I will not take it for granted. You acted quickly, decisively, and compassionately. I, nay, all of us, owe you no less than our undying gratitude.
Everyone made it. The Absolute's voice has gone silent. It must be a relief.
The Absolute. Its voice was clear as crystal. Beautiful as a nymph's smile. It showed me the darkest lies and convinced me of their truth. To be free is like knowing the sun's warmth on my face for the first time. My thoughts are my own now, and my purpose certain. I will wait at your camp. We can speak more there.
All right, we're good to go. Say goodbye to Cap. Come up the hatch when you're ready.
Our savior! Please, I want to ask you something. I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. You saved us. Saved us all. I thought it impossible, but you did it. We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might.
Alright. I will help the Foundry workers rebel.
Gond smiles on me this day. Thank you.
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, child of the stars. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
It's over. It's finally over. We're safe.
Alright. I'm gonna call it here for the night. I think I'm gonna try to get a little bit done tomorrow. We'll probably do the stream at some point tomorrow, but Sunday is Father's Day, so there will be no stream on Sunday. We all have